Been to Comic-Con, hope you speak my language. Your Harley Quinn don't need explaining. All I really need for you to do is just please talk nerdy to me.
What's going on, everybody? You are tuned in to another episode of Nearly Nerdy. Recorded live in the Slick Studios, Stony Creek, Ontario. As always, your hosts, AJ, James, a.k.a. Mr. J, Ricks, myself, Spads. Boys, we got a lot to talk about tonight. Let's get it going. All right. Happy Star Wars Day.
May the 4th be with you.
Yes. It's May 4th, Star Wars Day. Everybody that is a Star Wars fan, have fun today. It is your day.
I still haven't seen Rogue One.
Seriously?
Oh, it's such a good
pathetic,
movie.
man.
That's probably the best Star Wars movie I've seen in a long time, especially for the Vader scene.
Yeah, the Vader scene.
The
is
Vader
badass.
scene alone, is just one of those scenes where you're watching it, and when you're a kid, you see Vader, you're like, Vader's so badass, and then you see this in Rogue One, you're like, oh my god, he's so amazing.
No, he's definitely very badass in Rogue One, and the way they tied Rogue One with episode episode 4 is
great.
phenomenal.
Very good.
Listen, James isn't here with us tonight. We have a special guest, Lyle.
What up?
Am I right?
The greatest, so get well, James. Hope you feel better.
Yes.
Definitely.
And as always, myself, Spads. To my left, in the dead center, we have obviously the cutest
bald-headed Asian
Yes.
in the room.
my little Buddha.
It's hot as fuck.
It is. It's really warm in here.
You need to take something off. No, seriously though, it is hot.
No, it's very hot in here.
Yeah, no, it's warm. I'm in a t-shirt. I'm sweating over here.
I'm just chubby. I'm always sweating. AJ is on the far left. So AJ, as always, is our resident super nerd. Thank
Hey.
you. What's up? And we got a lot to talk about tonight. We are going to talk about the Flash and Arrow episodes. Haven't watched Legends, so I'm real behind on that. I need to watch that. Don't ruin that for me today. We'll talk about it.
Eobard Thawne is the man in that episode. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say.
He's
like
back.
all-
He's not dead.
Just watch.
Okay, I
Just
gotta watch
watch.
it.
We got a new segment today.
We got a new segment we're going to start
AJ's
today.
Anime.
AJ's
Yep.
Anime. So we'll get into that very, very shortly. And then we're also going to talk about what our expectations are for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, because that launches tomorrow. And your Snapchat filters, it's all on there.
Is
Yep.
there screeners tonight?
There might be screeners tonight.
You guys
AJ's
wanna go?
going. Look at him.
I was just gonna say, you guys want to go?
10:15.
I got to pick. Is it at 10:15?
Yep.
Caitlin, if you're watching,
Sorry, Michelle.
get out at 9 o'clock.
You're almost
will
baiting
not
me
be
into
home.
it tonight, too, because, Trisha gets off of work
Yeah.
right
hold
when
on.
the movie will start.
Is it 10:15 in
So I'll
Bring your
Jackson?
girl,
10:15
man.
at
I know
Jackson.
that's what I'm thinking,
Caitlin.
but I gotta work. I gotta be up for work and at work for 5
If you were
a.m.
watching.
But I'm like, is it worth it? Because I'm probably gonna be up playing video games anyway. So it's like,
So if you're gonna be up, you might as well watch.
I
Might
know,
as well.
that's
You
what I'm
got a
looking
couple
at.
hours.
I know.
Hold on. Get Kelly in this scene. Come here. We want to show the viewers our producer.
Yeah.
And you will see why I picked comic book guy for Kelly. Kelly, get in here. And he's gone.
Yes.
Hey, we're
Jay Jones says, much love, boys.
Hey, what up?
David
What up,
Palmer
Dave?
says 10:15. He knows the screener's up
Yes.
there.
Yes.
Nice.
Wait,
So-
you want to catch it too, Palmer? Pomskis, you got to watch it, man. We got to watch. We got to get some seats together, bro. Be awesome.
We have somebody watching named David Palmer.
Yeah.
He wants you to
Have
turn
you guys
the
ever
mic up.
watched 24?
No.
OG 24? The president was named David Palmer. He
Really?
was, like,
pretty
the
much
man.
put it in my mouth.
David Palmer's one of the guys I've been going with to Anime North every year. He's one of my good friends, with Sean and all of them as well. So yeah, definitely, he's a really cool guy. Cool cat.
Nice.
But yeah.
So anyways.
Steve's watching. He's always giving you shows.
Yeah, I know,
So-
Steve. David Palmer, President Palmer. he
President
says.
Palmer. Yes. He knows what
He
I'm talking
knows.
about.
What up, Dave?
All right. Like I was
Bauer
saying,
is the man.
Caitlin. Yeah, Jack Bauer is sick. Caitlin, if you're watching, 10:15. Be out of work at 9. I will pick you up. You're going to see this movie in your work clothes. I don't care.
You're going to love it.
Jay Jones is
Yes.
asking, why 3 gold mics and 1 small mic? That is because I forgot the other mic at home.
Yes.
It's right now. It's in my recording booth.
Yes.
And I apologize.
And this is our guest mic. He doesn't.
Exactly.
He doesn't get the full.
No, I'm not
He hasn't
privileged.
earned the
I'm not.
gold
No, I'm not privileged enough yet. I just,
Yes.
He
Not
hasn't
gonna
won enough rank matches to get his gold ability yet.
He's not
hey,
prestige
listen,
yet.
all right.
I've never
I'm
even
gold
played
ranked
a rank match.
in Overwatch, man.
In what? Right
Don't
now?
mess
Oh,
with me.
yeah, I know you
Watch
are.
that shit. All right. Anyways, you know what? Let's get into it. AJ's anime.
Hey.
Start it up.
All right, so obviously because I'm going to be going to Anime North later on this month, so the next few weeks I'm just going to give a little bit of a suggestion for an anime that I have been currently watching, give a quick little tidbit on it, and hopefully the next week we can follow up on it, see if you guys watched a few episodes. So my first suggestion for this week is going to be Death Note. I've mentioned it in the group chat a couple times. You've watched it already. You know it.
Yeah.
You know about what it's all about. You've even watched as far as the live action series, which was shit as well.
It was garbage.
I touched it, but I was like,
I watched like 2 episodes and I was like, fuck this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that it doesn't do it any justice at
At
all.
all.
No.
So yeah,
So you must have watched the original series.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like
Perfect.
I binge watched that like 3 times.
perfect. So yeah, the main character's person by the name of Light Yagami, also goes by Kira, and basically he is the holder of the Death Note, goes around doing some stuff. You have another guy.
Explain what the Death Note is, like to someone like Josh.
Exactly. I'm gonna get just quickly into it. So what he's doing with the Death Note is he's basically a mass murderer. You can write anybody's name in the note, and as long as you can picture the face and the name within about 60 seconds, 40 seconds, the person dies of a heart attack. If you have no cause of death. If you write a cause of death, then obviously it takes a little bit of time because you can actually pinpoint the accuracy of when they die and stuff as
Like,
well
you could
by
say-
writing it down.
You could say they die on May 5th at 4 p.m. by being hit by a bus or something like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's
And they
crazy.
will-
Yeah. And
Death book.
yeah, it's crazy. The first season basically follows him, and you kind of, when you're watching the series, if you get a chance to watch it, he basically is a character. You kind of get behind him, right? When you're watching the first season, the second season kind of changes the paradigm a little bit, and you notice that he's kind of a little crazy, but. Following the character, the 2 guys, Light Yagami, there's another person by the name of L, as well as the, I guess would say the antagonist, per se, right? But it's just basically about a guy who's a mass murderer with a book that allows him to kill a bunch of people. And you basically try to find out who he is and how to take him down. So, I give it a shot. Watch it if you guys get a chance. I would definitely suggest after the first 5 episodes, it picks up. So... The first
a little
5
slower
episodes,
to
it is
start.
a slow start.
The first episodes are kind of just explaining what the Death Note is.
Exactly. So
Like, it just explains.
Could I skip those episodes or should I watch them?
No.
you want to watch it.
You
I would
wanna
probably
watch 'em.
say episode 6 or 7. Once you're really like with episode 6 or 7 has a quick mind fuck situation that you're like, oh crap, I never thought of that, and that's when you're like, I need to watch more, right? Because there's a couple things that the guy thinks about, and you're just like, huh. I never thought of that. That is so genius. Oh,
Honestly, like, I shit you not, like, for like any TV show or cartoon or movie or whatever, it's honestly some of the most like intelligent writing I've
yeah.
ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's fucking
this
awesome.
particular anime.
By far one of my favorite animes. Like
Yeah.
it was one of the animes that like brought me to anime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dragon Ball brought me. But
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. But besides that,
I never watched
that was
Dragon
like my
Fair enough.
childhood anime.
Yeah, because you're
alright,
too
so-
young.
No, I'm not too young.
Yeah, you're
I
too
just
young.
never got into it.
Yeah, I don't know why, because you're dumb. Dragon Ball is like the best anime ever.
I feel like
okay,
you had to
I
watch
understand.
Dragon Ball
I
when
know.
you were a kid.
I didn't watch Dragon Ball. Keep this in mind. I watched a little bit of Dragon Ball when he was a kid with little Goku and Evil Piccolo, but I watched Dragon Ball Z was what got.
Yeah.
Like I didn't really watch Dragon Ball either. It's
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball
But
Z,
I
yeah.
feel like you should watch like if you're.
That's
a
I mean, I
kid,
never
like,
watched Dragon Ball Z.
10 years old watching
I
Dragon
know
Ball
it's
Z.
how.
I went back when I was like mid-teens to
It's not
watch
the same.
Dragon Ball, like to
Yeah, it's
fill
not the
in
same.
everything,
It's totally different.
it was totally
Totally
different. Like,
is.
It's like,
but
what am I
no, there was
watching?
because there was a lot I missed when I was a
Yeah.
kid, right? So I just wanted to fill
You'd
that
be
in.
better off watching Dragon Ball Z Kai. Because it is a shortened version
No
of
fillers.
no fillers. It's a shortened
lot of
version.
fillers in
Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
Oh, dude, there's like 3 episodes of the dude sitting there going,
Goku trains for like.
Yeah. Is that's the one where he's like on the ship training on
Every
the
season
planet
on
Namek?
Dragon
Every
Ball
season
Z.
Yeah.
He's training. Right?
But that was like long and brutal. It was like a season of him on a ship training on his
Oh
way
yeah,
to
that was
planet
on
Namek.
Namek.
Yeah.
Man. So
I'm not watching it. I'll watch Death Note. I'll watch
David
Death Note.
Palmer says Death Note is amazing. First real anime I completed is a mind fuck, which
Yeah.
it truly is.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
How do you know that word is fuck?
because it is.
It's an
It
F.
might be something
And he put
different.
a K at the end of
There's
it.
way
What would it
more.
be?
There's way more letters in that than 4.
Okay.
It's
if
a
I
mind
say
flight.
Shut the blank up. What do you think I'm saying?
Shut the hell up.
Your mind's too clean for me,
David
man.
Palmer says it is.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Listen,
Kevin Saunders
we can
watching,
swear
so-
on this episode because Noah's not watching.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So that's my suggestion, guys. Check it out, and let me know what you guys think. Comment on the page and everything as well too. Okay, cool. So Death Note, check it out.
Don't watch the live action version. Watch the anime version.
Yeah, make sure you're watching the
Yeah,
anime.
and it's all on Netflix, so you can watch it, binge it. Netflix is actually going to be producing, and I think producing a live action movie for the series. So that's going to be really good because it's
that actually looks like it's going to do it justice.
Exactly.
So fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
that-
Netflix has been doing a really good job
yeah.
with her.
Yeah.
Like everything that, like all the Netflix originals.
yeah,
they've
for
been doing
sure.
a good
amazing,
job.
amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get into CW, man.
Nice.
It's been a little while, so we talked about these babies.
Don't watch Supergirl, so don't care. Monday night, watch. Okay?
Monday night is not for Supergirl.
It's not. No.
No,
It's not a
I
Supergirl
agree.
night.
Monday night,
Sorry.
super lame. Tuesday. What? Tuesday, The Flash. So we'll get into it. Basically, right at the beginning of the
Okay,
episode.
wait.
Hold on.
Let's get into because we haven't talked about it in a while. So let's talk about last week's episode where he goes into the future.
Yeah.
That was a great episode.
Okay. Yes.
Oh man, that was amazing.
That was
actually,
such a good episode.
yeah.
He goes into the future. He sees Cisco, and Cisco's like, "Whoa, what the hell are you doing here?" Cisco knows immediately he's from the past. It's the same old regular Barry.
And then he even says, like, future Barry says, "Oh, you must be before she died."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So that's gonna get into my confusion of this past week, but we'll figure that out. Anyways, he goes in. I don't even know who he takes on. Oh, he takes on Mirror Master and Top.
Yeah.
In
that
the
was
future, who they're a lot stronger and their abilities are a lot better. So turn the mic up.
Rix is quiet. Yeah, turn the mic up. I believe I'm mic 3.
Well, just look when he speaks, and whatever
La, la,
one
la,
lights
la,
up,
la.
that's Rex.
Can you hear me?
All right.
Anyways, go on.
Anyways, so he goes through, he fights them. They're a lot tougher now. Killer Frost obviously finds out he's captured her, and he finds out that she works with Savitar at that point in time where he's from. And then it kind of leads into this upcoming week. And it goes, flashes back into the regular time or the present day, and it shows Caitlin Snow or Killer Frost walking through and turning, basically, she sees, like, she's got no shoes on for some reason. I don't understand that. Whatever. Anyways, she finds Savitar, and he comes out of a suit, and she's shocked, and you can't see where it is. Then, cue to this week's episode. Barry, right off the bat, goes, "I know who you are." And then it goes through this whole sequence of events that's been going on for the last little bit.
Okay.
So,
So overall, what did you guys think of the episode?
I loved it. Actually,
Which one? Last week's or this week's?
Both.
this week's. Last week's I loved.
Last week's was amazing. It was such a dramatic
I thought it was great.
episode.
Yeah.
I was like, at the end of the week, at the end of the episode, I'm sitting on my chair like, who is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
No, don't end it there.
And they
What are you doing?
That's the kind of shit they do at mid-season finales that
Yeah.
makes me throw my fucking controller.
It's awesome.
I see that and I'm like, fuck!
Smash TV. It's like, oh, how am I going to watch it when it starts?
I have 5 months to buy a new TV. That's how I feel when I see that shit.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it was 7 days.
Exactly.
It was 1
Thank
week.
God it
Yeah.
was only
I
7
can
days.
handle 7 days. I don't know how I could have felt if they ended a season on that note. I would have been like, you
You bastards.
fool.
Yeah.
I'm done with your show. I would be done. And then it would start next season, and I'd be like,
Be on
I'm
there.
in. I'm in. What's on?
It's like an abusive relationship right there.
Yeah.
It's like, it's gonna change. I know.
Yeah. It's been 3 months. It'll change. It'll change. No. Greg Berlanti will change.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
Yeah. No, this week's episode, I liked it, but I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I felt there was way too much nonsense that was in it.
Yeah.
And it was a filler episode without being a filler episode.
Yeah.
I think it took too long to get to the point at the end of it. 'cause
Yeah,
we,
and that's what I mean
we,
by it.
we
Yeah.
had an idea of what was coming. Like, to me, at the end of the other episode, it was one of two people.
Yeah.
And which I
Okay,
said,
spoiler alert, guys, before we continue on with this.
it's not Ronnie.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Right. I just want to give you guys a heads up. This is a huge spoiler. If you guys haven't watched the episode, we apologize. No, we don't. Actually, what am I saying? You tuned
Well,
in.
we're here-
Your
that's what
fault.
we're here to
Sorry.
talk about.
We're talking
so.
about it.
Okay, wait,
Sorry for not being
before,
sorry, right? That's exactly what it
before
is.
we get into it, Claudio Vieira is watching, Will Dridge is watching, so just a shout out to those two. Claudio is a dope friend of mine, and Will Dridge you work with.
Yeah. He's cool.
Yeah. So I mean,
Thanks,
like
Will.
anybody that pays attention, check out the video that they put out. The music video.
Dave Palmer goes,
I haven't
"Thank you. I haven't seen it yet.
Headphones
Headphones
out.
David, when you see me go like this, that means you can put your headphones back in.
Exactly. There you go. So, who did you guys think it was?
I guessed it.
like I had like when we were
Okay,
talking
so-
about this in the group chat.
Yeah.
Holy crap! Go.
He guessed it, yeah. But
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like a totally new character that they were bringing in, like somebody, like a new actor, new whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because on IMDb, Savitar's actor like has someone else, someone that's like not on the show. So I thought it was gonna be a totally new character, and
I wonder if that's because, I mean, technically he's there. You see the guy in the suit,
yeah,
so it's whoever's playing his
Whoever-
CGI or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While things there. Anyways, yourself.
I was like, at the end of that episode, just the way she acted, I knew it either had to be Ronnie or Barry. I had
well
to be
when
thinking-
Caitlin
Last
was
episode.
like,
yeah, when
"What do you want me to do?"
before that, I was thinking same thing, maybe similar as you. I was almost positive it might have been a new character, or Reverse Flash was back from the
I didn't
future.
thi-
but
no, I
wasn't-
didn't think so.
I didn't know, right? Like I was kind of very up in the air about it. I was kind of keeping my mind open because I knew it was going to throw a twist at us. So I kind of was just trying to keep my mind open to all different angles. But for me, prior to that episode, I was same page as you, pretty much. New character.
Nice. I just want to give a quick shout out. Speaking of Barry, my district manager, my area sales manager, Matt Sylvain. I don't know if you know who he is.
Yeah,
he used to be
actually I
an
do.
HSC rep.
Yeah.
He's my district manager now. He's watching.
Hey, what up, Matt? How's it
You
going?
look like Grant Gustin.
He
You
does?
look like the guy that plays the
Yeah,
Flash.
yeah, he does.
And he gets it all the time, and I
Yeah.
brought it up to him, and he kind of laughs about it, but I just thought it was funny that he tuned in the second we were talking about Barry. Anyways,
That's awesome.
also, I need that job. Yeah, and AJ, hold on. Who gave their opinion on who they thought it was? Was it you or AJ? Okay, AJ, what do you think?
I was really hoping it was Ronnie. Like he had the perfect vendetta to basically come back. Like end of season 1, this guy gets thrown into the Speed Force, and we have no clue what happened to him. Right? The only time we see him is
Was
when
it
they
the
did the
Speed
alternate.
Force? I thought it was like some kind of like thing.
It was
with the
caused by
Portal,
the
but it's called
caused by the
Okay,
Speed
okay.
Force, right? So it could have easily been a perfect opportunity for him to come back and be like, "You never tried to save me. You never came back for me. You
Yeah.
just left me there to die." You know what I mean? And that would have been a cool segue. And then when they mentioned who it was, I'm like, "Oh my god!" I'm like online immediately, ready to like break my fingers off on Twitter and be like, "What the hell is this outrage? Savitar's supposed to be this person," and I'm like, "Wait a minute." Let me
don't
do some
even know.
research. He actually has no name. Interesting. So
Okay.
that's actually a really good twist. I'm okay with this.
So we have we have a comment from Nearly Nerdy. So this must be James. It says, "Who had the better voice changer, Savitar or Armored Batman?"
I don't know, James.
Yeah, it's Bane.
Nice, Kelly with the answer.
I don't know. We'll ask you that when you're back next week. Feel better.
Yeah.
One thing that I do want to point out, though, and it kind of confused me, is as much as you see Barry, like you see this future Barry come out of Savitar's costume, right? He had short hair, whereas the future Barry that you see in the episode previous, he's long hair, he's like emoed out,
Yeah.
he's whatever.
But mind
right?
you, okay. So when present Barry goes to the future and asks future Barry, "Who's Savitar?" and Barry says, "I can't tell you because I don't know the answer for that."
Yeah,
So
because
if
it's
he-
him.
No, but if he doesn't know the answer for that, that means that he hasn't turned into Savitar yet.
Yeah,
So Savitar must be like future Barry.
yeah, he's way in the future.
Yeah.
So why is he doing all this?
But
Yeah. Why would he kill?
Why would he kill Iris, who
Iris.
that's the one he loves?
one thing we were also forgetting about Flash is timelines.
Oh yeah.
So he
Like-
went into the future that didn't know who Savitar was. Now he knows who Savitar is. So that future's
So
probably
yeah.
altered.
Huh.
It's probably gone. So that short hair Barry could easily be a year from now. He hasn't changed his hair. It could be something Right.
And to answer why he's doing it, maybe he's doing it so that he gets angry and becomes faster. Because this Savitar
I
is
said the
obsessed
same thing to
with
James today, by the way. Sorry, continue.
Savitar's obsessed with being the god of speed, right?
Yeah.
The fastest alive, the absolute, like, nobody can be as fast as Savitar.
Yeah.
So maybe he's like, oh, this needs to happen in order for me to get angry enough to be like fast enough to beat Savitar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if that's the case, if Barry just doesn't like this is so if this is where it confuses the shit out of me, because if Barry now knows that he is Savitar, why doesn't he just do nothing over the next little bit? Like if he
does nothing, then Iris is gonna die.
I know, but-
Iris is gonna.
Savitar.
No matter what, Iris will die. And
No, but the thing is, like, how? Okay, if he knows he's Savitar, he knows that he's gonna have to do everything possible to not become him. How is like
Maybe
that would
that's what
change
drives
everything?
him
Like, you know what I
towards
mean?
that.
And that's
If
what
he-
I'm thinking.
if
is
he really
now
loved
goes,
Iris,
oh
why
my
doesn't he
god,
just
I
kill
need
him?
to beat myself. It's man versus self, and it's the same thing. But that is gonna cause him to actually become Savitar? Like, I just don't understand the concept of now you know who you are or who you're going to become. That would prevent you from becoming him in the future.
I get what you're saying, but like
They talk
AJ
about it in
was saying,
Legends all the
different
time.
timelines, right?
You can't go to the past and interact with yourself because it's going to fuck up the future. And it happens because it happened in Legends where they died. They were gone. That happened in the second last episode where the Black Flash thing, the Time Wraith, goes and grabs Eobard Thawne's heart. It happened. They disappeared because they interacted with themselves from the past.
So you did see the last episode of DC's Legends of
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
so I saw that. I thought there was a new one.
No.
But
Okay,
if
so-
that's the case,
I'm like,
why wouldn't that happen to Savitar when Savitar has now exposed himself to past? To
Yeah,
the
but
past
that's
Barry?
like a death flash. Like, he touches any speedster and the speedster disintegrates.
I'm not talking about that. I'm
know,
talking
but I'm
about
just telling
the
you- I'm
fact
just
that
in
they.
regards-
I'm talking about the legends. They
No,
were
because- okay, so-
they
so-
interacted with themselves in the past.
I know,
No,
that's what I'm
so
talking
Savitar's from like one timeline, and he went to the past and he changed it and whatnot. But that doesn't change. Like, remember when Barry went and had Flashpoint and stuff? He still remembers everything that happened,
Yeah.
right? So Barry's not affected by Flashpoint. Other people were affected by Flashpoint, but he wasn't.
I'm not talking
He
about
remembers-
Flashpoint, though.
No, but but this would be like a Flashpoint for Savitar, him going to the past and changing it, right?
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like, it
Yeah,
would
yeah,
be-
fair enough,
So
fair
I mean, like, Savitar himself won't be affected by it, but the future, like, because his timeline, he has his time. Like, just say Savitar's timeline's up here. He comes from that timeline.
Yeah.
And now the new timeline is being directed down here. Savitar's not going to be affected.
All right.
You get what
The
I
other
mean?
thing,
Maybe it's hard to decide on where that timeline starts and where it ends, because what if I was thinking, what if Savitar came from Flashpoint but Barry left Flashpoint?
Yeah.
We don't know what happened after he left.
That makes sense because remember at the
Yeah.
beginning of the season when he was like giving everyone their powers back from Flashpoint
Exactly.
through
Yeah.
what's his name? Fuck. What was
Doc Alchemy.
Yeah.
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 You guys
so
saw that
makes
hand. That
sense.
was Kelly's hand.
No, it's point. Oh, okay, maybe they saw it. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking too, right? It's like, what if this
Kelly's using
with
this one.
Savitar
It's from
is
the
There's
Flashpoint
his
from the
timeline.
Flashpoint timeline, because Barry didn't just disappear when he left that timeline. He was still,
saw
because
his hand.
everyone still remembers him being there through there. So what happened in that timeline up until, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
I do want to point something out, Kelly. The second your hand hit the screen, we lost 3 viewers.
Well, 2 of the viewers are right here. So,
We lost 5 viewers.
anyways, James asks. He said, "I asked AJ earlier, what is everyone else's thoughts on why he didn't just rush him after he left the suit? Like,
Sup,
why
CJ?
didn't President Flash just rush Savitar after he left the suit?"
So, I think that's because, and this is my opinion on it, and I don't know what AJ is going to say to it. And James, if you're paying attention, which I think you are, that Flash is still faster than Barry.
Oh yeah.
So that suit is designed, and they explained that, Tracy Brand explains that
contain the
the
power?
material that's used is to protect him from running that fast. So even if Barry did rush him at that point,
not fast enough.
the future Barry obviously is faster, and he's not going to be able to catch him. So, and he probably knows how fast he can run without harming himself. So he would be able to run at that top speed without affecting himself.
Like we learned earlier in the season where Savitar runs so fast that he basically time skips almost.
Yes.
He's like skips in different parts of the city.
Yeah.
He does. He's so quick that he basically just opens up portals and he just right. So that's one thing there. But I basically mentioned the exact same thing that you told me or you just mentioned to James. Well, that Tracy Brendan mentioned something about the suit having to interact with the speed. That maybe he doesn't rush him. Another reason why he doesn't rush him is because of how fast he is. That he could end up hurting something or killing his younger self that would stop him from being who he is, right? So that's something that would affect the timeline.
Yep.
Or even that he knows that if he touches him, right, the contact there, nullifies everything, right? And maybe Barry, normal Barry or present Barry has an inkling of, if I touch my future self, that could screw up some timeline or something like
Touches
that.
himself?
Yeah, he touches himself.
Only at night.
If he touches himself, everything's
Well,
done.
if you look at him too, it's like I said earlier today when we were talking about it. If you look at future Barry, the side of his face.
It looks like it's burnt.
Yeah.
So you have to wonder if at some point he ran so fast in his old suit that
Maybe he
they
burned
could-
himself.
Yeah, maybe he burned himself, and at that point
Quite
he
the
was like,
possibility.
okay, so that's why he looked into creating the suit that he currently has, right?
Yeah.
So
Another thing that made me kind of threw me into a loop. Where the fuck was Wally this entire time?
Sitting at home.
no,
no, he-
Oh, no,
was in
he
Earth-
just came back from Earth 3.
Yeah.
I'm like, why all of a sudden does he need to be at Earth 3 at this particular time?
He's smashing with Jesse Quick.
Yeah, but like we have this whole scenario with Killer Frost, and dude should have been back by now. Like Cisco should have like jumped in and said, "Yo, Wally, we need you. Shit's going crazy at home.
Yeah.
Killer Frost is on a rampage. You need to come back."
I feel like there's going to be some sort of fill-in on what happened while
Yeah.
he was gone, because
It's going to be
there's-
another filler episode.
Yeah, there's going to be another filler episode coming on what happened with him and Jesse Quick. Well, because something happened. There was no.
That's a different kind of video.
Oh yeah. you're not gonna see that on.
You're not going to see that on the CW, that's for sure. Even though they dare to defy, they ain't defying that one.
That's a Ray J video.
That's right.
title of the episode. This is not Flash.
Yeah, exactly.
XXX.
And we can tell you right now, it happens in a flash because it's quick.
Stupid.
Jesse was quick.
Jesse was quick.
Yeah.
Jesse was quick. Oh man.
So yeah.
So
So you saw DC's Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah. I thought
did.
that we were talking about a new one. It's
No.
it's badass.
That episode was so good.
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
Oh my god. I know.
I've totally expected and prepared myself for spoilers.
Yeah,
and I
but you
just
haven't even
accepted
watched
it.
season 1 yet, have
No,
you?
I'm disappointed in myself, but
okay,
Dude,
then
I'm gonna
there's
tell you
a
now,
little
season 1, the first 5 episodes, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck am I watching?
Yeah.
Why am I watching this? This is even more retarded than
But
Holy
no,
Musical Batman."
Yeah.
That is exactly what you're gonna think.
Hilarious. That was so good.
That is exactly what you're gonna
Watch
think.
it.
What?
Holy musical,
Holy Musical
Batman.
Batman.
Watch it and then come back and
hold on, let me just.
everyone at home watch it. It's fucking
Don't watch it.
hilarious.
Don't watch it.
It's so funny.
I wasted 3 hours
Don't
of my
listen
life
to this-
listening to Rick's. Don't watch
Don't
it.
listen to this big Italian dude over here.
Like I went to go start watching it.
Holy Musical
And-
Batman
no.
or DC?
EC.
Okay.
Okay. And CTV, their website only has season 2.
Ah.
I can't go
don't do
back
it.
and watch season 1.
Don't do it.
right?
Just watch them online.
Putlocker, man.
No,
Just
I
stream
was
it.
I was looking around. The website that I do use is like been taken down.
Oh, I got a website for you. I'll
Buddy,
send it to you.
Okay.
just use
Hold on.
Prime Wire and
Yeah.
then just find one of them.
Yeah.
But anyway, so back into this episode. I loved how they did. So we were just kind of mentioned that earlier, where the Legends went back in time and saw themselves.
Yeah.
So they had to stop this this incident from happening, and the only way they can do it was literally breaking the time code and basically interacting with themselves. And the end of the episode, actually midway through the episode, Eobard Thawne shows up, and it's a future version of him, shows up to go see Malcolm Merlin and Damien Dark.
Yeah.
And he's just like, he pulls him in, and you see Damien's like, weren't you supposed to be doing this? He's like, I'm actually the future version. I want to let you know the legends are here. He's like, yeah, we know that. No. The future legends are here. And they're just like, oh, yeah. So you need to deal with that. And then he just zips off. And they're like, as he's about to zip off, they're like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm going to get backup. And I'm like, okay, what the hell is he going to do, right? But he pulls in, I kid you not, like 30 versions of himself
Yeah.
near the end of the episode. So you see like 17 versions of freaking normal outfit of just like Reverse Flash, normal. Then you see them in like normal clothes, and you see them like all vibrating. I'm like, oh my god, this is like the best thing ever to happen with Flash ever. Oh my god, like it was literally you see 30 of them around all the legends, the future
then
and
they
the
just start
present.
fucking them up.
Yeah.
Were they actual
Yeah. They're
people
time
that
rem- yeah.
Or were they just time reminiscing?
No, they're actually. I think that he grabbed himself from multiple points in time.
He
Like
said,
he
"You
just
need
kept
to
going
come
back,
here."
kept going back, kept
Yeah.
going back, kept going back.
So
Yeah.
Like
him at
literally
different
like
points of
minutes
time.
and
Went
saying,
to
"You're coming with
different
me."
timelines, it was like, let's go, I need your help. Right?
Exactly. Yeah, it was just sick. But the best part was seeing how like Citizen Steel was just taking them on. Like they're trying to take him down, and it took them like a good chunk of people to take him down. Same with Adam. Adam actually managed to hold himself up for a bit as well. I was really surprised. Everyone else just pretty much got wiped out. It was pretty quick. But anybody who had like a kind of suit or something like that managed to hold off for a little while, so that was kind of cool. But damn, that was I think that was my best out of the entire series, next to Firestorm turning a structure into Skittles.
Yeah.
That was probably the best part of the entire series for this season.
Yeah,
for me.
you need to watch it.
Yeah, definitely, man.
And don't be disappointed. At
And
the
you need to
beginning.
watch Holy Musical Batman.
No,
You need to
You
watch
don't.
Holy
Not gonna
Musical
happen,
No.
alright?
That
So,
you do
like,
not.
You know what?
You
Uh,
watch that like
how
if you're
about this?
sick and you have nothing else to watch.
It's
watch
fucking
it.
hilarious.
That's
It's funny,
impossible,
but it's
because-
just a pain in the
So
ass.
we
You have
got
so much
Nick
to watch.
Zamora
I have
watching.
a lot
Shout
to
out.
watch, okay, so I'll put that on the back burner for now. But I
Nick
won't
Zamora's watching. Shout out to Nick.
Oh,
to
Troy
Nick
Jones.
and Troy said, "What up, Ricks?"
Oh my God.
You know Troy?
Yeah, man.
Man, Troy's one of the most talented singers that
I've been wanting to
met.
hear him sing since he had
man,
he had an
he's
injury or something
amazing.
like that with his vocals
I
or
didn't
something
know
like that a
that.
while back. I haven't heard him sing in a while.
Oh,
'Cause I heard
really?
his music about 4 years ago with a couple of friends of mine that I used to go to
Okay.
high school with too, and I'm
Yeah,
like, yo,
fuck. I've known
So-
Troy for about 20 years now. Like,
Yeah?
I went to high school with him at STL.
yeah, he's really talented,
Like
man.
20 years ago, you went to high school. Shit.
Fuck you.
Well, Troy's not that old.
Rick's is.
Rick's
He's my age. Troy's my age.
No,
Yeah,
really?
man. Yeah, I just
Oh snap!
he ages well. I don't know.
Black don't
yeah.
crack. What can we say?
Oh my god, you and your fucking. Yeah, you know what it is? It's because you guys you come out of the shower, you got the cocoa butter cream, you rub it in, and it's good, man.
Who are we kidding? AJ's the whitest black person I know.
Hey, this is true. This is true.
I mean, I even remember Dono Still. He said the same thing. He's like, wait, what do you mean AJ's black?
Oh, actually, funny story. One of the guys who I've had on Xbox for the longest time, his name's Dave. He's one of my Anime North buddies too. Not Palmer, a different guy. But the first time he met me, the first thing he says is like, "You're black." And we've been friends on Xbox for almost a year.
Oh,
and
because
the
he just
first-
heard your voice.
Yeah, that was it. He was just like, the first time he meets me, he's just like, "You're black." And he's shorter too, right? So he's just looking up. He's like, "Oh shit." I mean, I don't mean no harm with that. I mean, like,
I just had no
I
idea.
just had no idea. I thought you were white this entire time, and I'm like, you know what, man? It's all
hilarious.
good.
That's so funny.
So
Okay, so we talked about Flash, talked about DC, Supergirl, screw it, we don't care.
Arrow.
We
Arrow.
didn't talk about Arrow yet. Yeah. I don't think I watched this week's episode.
Don't worry, you don't need to.
It's a
Next.
fucking stupid episode.
It
Next
was-
week,
But, okay.
Yeah.
So the last thing I saw was
Chase
what's her
driving
name?
away.
No. What's her name?
Felicity?
Fucking Felicity does her hacker thing, and she's
And
like,
then the bunker
she's
blows.
like, "Fuck you, Oliver. I'm doing my thing."
And she gets kicked out.
And they're like, sorry.
sorry.
Hi, Felicity. We're recording a video. Okay.
By the way,
The best part about it is
we don't like you.
is
Peace.
they didn't even do it face to face. They just did it on a video chat. Like
We're gonna-
they face chatted her, FaceTimed her, and was like, "Listen,
this
thanks.
isn't working out. We're gonna break
Yeah.
up with you.
It's not me, it's you.
yeah, yeah, that's exactly what they did."
Exactly what they did. So they break up with Felicity. And then Felicity, and they're like, "Oh, but we left you what you need to find Chase." Blah blah. So she takes that like on a USB, and she talks to Oliver. And she's like, "By the way, I got kicked out."
Yeah, I know,
And Oliver's
right?
like, "I'm so sad for you." She's like, "Shut up." But she's like, "Okay, I can find Chase." She puts it in, and she's like, "Oh my god, he's here!" And then the shit explodes. That's the last thing I saw.
Yeah.
All right, so
So basically,
spoil me.
okay, it's not even a spoil. Okay, the thing blows up, and they're stuck in the bunker.
Yep.
And then Diggle's arguing with his wife because he's still
Yeah.
upset about this black site prison bullshit.
Yeah.
And they're arguing back and forth. and
It was literally a couples counseling episode. Like you had Oliver and Felicity. Like, oh,
They're not a couple anymore. They don't need to bring that shit back.
They brought it back.
they brought it back.
Thanks to
They
Curtis,
brought it back.
motherfucker decides to pull this. Oh, I need you to go pick up Chinese food for me, and shows up. Oliver shows up with a bag of Chinese food, going, "Hey, Curtis, you need to make sure you get your own Chinese food." And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. What do you know? I have a dinner I need to go to that I forgot about. My bad." And there's one on the side. Bye. Gifts. Right, and next thing you know, they're freaking drinking, they're eating, they're
eating
fucking,
wine. They have bunker
Okay.
sex.
right?
Did they have bunker sex?
Yeah.
Not in this episode, but they show it's in this episode, but they're talking
show
about
Felicity all sweaty?
11 months ago.
Oh, fuck.
She's trying to do the chin ups, and she's like, "I'm not strong. I can't do it."
She's all sweaty.
So
Like,
that
I
happened
need to
11
work
months
out."
ago?
Yeah.
I did not see the 11 months ago
Yeah,
thing.
man, it's on the
Okay.
bottom of the screen.
I didn't see that. Okay,
Josh
that explains
said-
a lot more.
Again,
Josh
so
says-
many things have changed. Since
Josh.
Oh, yeah.
James.
Yeah.
James says, was so lame. If the Felicity trust conversation didn't make you cringe enough the 10 times they had it, even Diggle and his wife had the same stupid convo. Bullshit.
Yeah, it was.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. No, I
Oh,
was just
and
saying,
before you start,
And Robbie says-
Robbie Keefe says, Lyle, what's up, bud?
Hey.
Shout out to
Gotta
Lyle.
shout
Wait. Yeah, I didn't even
So
know
here, I'll
Robbie
share
was.
this with you.
There we go.
I don't want to be greedy. There you go. Can you see that?
Yeah, no, I can see it.
Okay, so your opinion on Arrow.
No, I honestly I loved Arrow until I fell off when
Why are you here?
I told AJ that I'm, so
being-
far behind.
I'm fucking with you.
Okay.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
Honestly, I fell off when everyone was having their spat because Oliver left, right? And when he came
Oh,
back.
that was
that's
a
what I
lot.
mean, right? Because what ended up
That was like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, no, because what ended up happening is I was watching on Cody, and then Cody stopped working, and I was like, right. So
okay.
and my American Netflix stopped working, and I was like,
Dude, I need to hook you up with
IPTV.
well, don't get me wrong, Trisha, my fiance, she's been on me about we need to watch Arrow. We need to watch Arrow. And
No,
I'm
no,
just
I
like,
need to
know,
hook you up with
right?
the. I need to hook you up with this shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
He'll tell you after.
AJ,
We do
AJ
not
knows
condone
that, like, if I had
watching free
access to
shit.
This, I would be like
You watch
every
free
week.
shit
I'd
all
be
the
like,
time.
Shut up, man. People watch your stuff.
I know, right?
Unless
Yeah.
it's us on YouTube. That's free.
we're free. Watch us. We're
Yeah.
free.
We are
And
free.
share.
And share.
support and like
And
and all the other
support.
above.
And like.
I just put that down.
This is my final opinion on the show. Yeah, did so friggin' well all season of this season of Arrow.
No, this Arrow's been great. this
You
season.
fucked it up.
Yeah.
You screwed it up by putting this Olicity bullshit back in the mix.
need that.
No, you don't need it.
We don't.
I'm
no,
done with
it's-
it.
I wouldn't
It's
want it
done.
back,
It's
and
over.
I haven't even gotten past it all yet.
It's-
I still,
Seriously.
Just stop.
No, once it
And-
was gone, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't
then-
care about her and her gimpy legs. I'm sorry that happens to people. But
And then Felicity fucking got a new boyfriend, and we're like, nice, Felicity's moving on, and they killed him.
and then
Yeah.
he kills, and then Oliver kills him and, by accident.
Fuck you, you're dating my ex.
Yeah. And like they're just talking like the whole episode. I literally sat there and was like, "This is a CW show." And I would like when I mean like CW show, I mean like this is Pretty Little Liars. And I don't even know if that's on CW. And I've never seen that show, but it's the girliest show I could think of at
Yep.
the time. Right now, and I don't want to watch a soap opera.
Fuck up. You watch Pretty Little Liars.
No, I
admit
didn't.
It.
No, I
you
don't.
watch that
No, I
shit
don't.
all day.
I'll tell you right
every
now. I
day.
watch Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, you said that before.
I said that before, and
Before
I'll
the
honestly
show, you
say
said
that.
that.
It's a good show. It's on
Me and
Netflix.
AJ watch Pretty Little Liars together.
I'd never watched it.
Yeah, shut up, man. Shh.
What?
They weren't
I don't even know what it's
supposed to
about.
know,
I
man.
thought it was our Friday night activity.
No, man.
Oh,
Jeez.
I don't know. Anyways, it don't. You screwed up. To me, that screwed up my entire
That's typical
season of Arrow.
CW though. That's
It
not
screwed
a-
up my entire season
They
of
didn't screw
Arrow.
up the entire season. They
It
screwed
screwed
the
my,
episode.
for me, it did. I'm done. I don't want to watch
You're
it.
telling me that the previous
He's writing it off.
previous episodes have been garbage now because of this one episode?
Yeah,
No, the season's been great so far.
that's it until this episode.
Exactly until this episode.
Now I'm
It's-
done.
does
When
anyone notice
Kayla-
how all the episodes of
So
anything
much
we
spite.
watch have the same thing going on? Like,
Yeah.
they do the same thing with all their shows.
Yeah, because it's CW. They have to.
yeah.
We can't just have an action series.
No.
No, we're gonna have an action series, and then we're like, wait a minute, we're CW guys. We need to have a little bit of romance.
Yeah.
Let's put these two together.
Yeah. Again. And again.
Yeah.
And again.
You know what? I think the fans would really like that. No. No.
We got to shout out to AJ.
Lindsay, I don't know how people are still watching Arrow. If it's from the Olicity thing, I agree with you. Other than that,
Hey, what's up?
if you're not watching it
What's up, Lindsay? How you
anymore, I'm disappointed in you. Pretty Little Liars.
Done with the show.
Huh?
What show?
You're done.
Listen, me and
Finish it. We
me
have,
and
like,
Greg-
2 episodes left.
me
You
and
said the
Greg,
season was
shut
done.
up. Me and
We're
Greg,
done with this season.
Me
The
and-
season's garbage now because of this one little.
I'm still gonna watch it.
Yeah, we
I'm
gotta
still gonna
finish
watch it. Yeah, I gotta finish it. Listen, and she said Pretty Little Liars got boring fast as well. Also, what's up, AJ? So thank you, Lindsay. I've
know
never
nothing
watched Pretty
about
Little Liars, so
Know
if it got
nothing
boring
about
fast,
it, so-
thank you. I'm not gonna watch it.
Hey,
at
what's
all.
up, Amanda? Hey,
For everyone
thanks
else,
for tuning in.
Little Liars does not get boring. Okay, just so we can clear that up.
Are you serious?
He's trying so hard to be.
I know.
Oh man.
Oh shit! What up, Michelle?
Michelle's watching. All right.
Hey.
Nobody
Rick's-
say anything bad about me.
Rick's girlfriend is actually supporting him. This is phenomenal.
Dude, okay. So we were
Hold on, not in a bad way. I didn't mean that in a bad way.
No. Okay,
Thank
so-
you, Michelle. I mean, it's just
very, very much. Thank you for watching. But okay, so last week we talked about 13 Reasons Why.
Yep.
Which Michelle watched with me.
Awesome.
So I was like, "You're gonna we're talking about 13 Reasons Why. You're gonna know what's going on. Watch the episode with me." And she fell asleep like 10 minutes in, and like after 20 minutes, like another 10 minutes in, she woke up. She's like, "How long is this?" And I was just like, "All right."
No,
Like,
honestly-
we don't have to watch.
Michelle,
Hold on, what show were you watching?
13 Reasons
I'm
Why.
watching this.
oh this.
Yeah, the podcast.
Oh,
I
the
put
podcast. Oh,
on.
wow.
She goes, see, I told you I watched.
What's up, babe?
She's awesome, man. Oh,
No,
my God.
she's good.
All right, so let's talk about Guardians, man. They got this hot
Yes.
movie that's coming out. That's actually out later tonight at Landmark Cinemas, Jackson Square at 10:15. Just letting you know, I will be there. But
I'll be there with
Crowd
him.
the seats, AJ. What are you doing? No, I'm just kidding.
Outsourcing a date?
no, not at all. Oh, no, I'm just saying, I'm already going to be there.
Are
It's
you
just-
still in a relationship?
Yes, I am. Why?
I don't know, because we were talking about crowdsourcing dates. I thought you were actually doing it.
No, I'm just saying that Nearly Nerdy is going to be there at 10:15. At least one of the four.
Half
of it.
Nearly Nerdy.
Half of Nearly
Why?
Nerdy.
Are you going?
Babe, can I go?
Caitlin, we're going. I don't know why I'm lifting this up. I just,
Because you got all Italian to be like, I'm asserting my dominance.
we will go.
We are going.
I can definitely go. It's just a matter of whether or not
gotta be up at,
I
like,
want to
5.
hate myself tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I usually hate myself every night by playing video games till about midnight. So I mean, going
Drink
out
lots
to see
of
a
coffee,
movie,
dude.
yeah. Red Bull.
Ooh, speaking of,
Coffee?
I don't know, not coffee. I don't know why I said speaking of. It just something that just fucking
Clicked in your head?
Clicked in my head. So I came here with like a present for Kelly. I gave him a little monitor. Actually, it's kind of a present for us.
Yeah. It's,
Anyways.
Rick's getting rid of his garbage and bringing
dude,
it to
I
Kelly's
went
house.
on, like I went on Buns Trading Zone.
I don't know
Hampton.
what Buns is.
It's like fucking like buy and sell, but
Oh,
you just
okay.
trade shit.
Oh,
I
that
gave
was
them a
something that had
bottle of
to do
like
with
homemade
porn all of
wine.
a
It cost
sudden.
me like $2 for that TV.
Oh, I remember you saying that in chat. Yeah.
Anyways,
Nice.
so I got that. I got presents for you.
Why?
He said, why? He didn't even go like,
And I got,
thank you.
I got,
He goes,
I got
"Why?"
presents for you too.
Thanks, man. Awesome.
And James, if you want to come out to the movie tonight, I got your ticket. I know him. He paid for me last time.
Caitlin, you'll buy my ticket because I said so.
So we've all seen Guardians 1, right?
Guardians 1 was awesome.
Amazing, right?
I think it was like out of all the Marvel movies, it was the one that I didn't. I was like, I'll watch it. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh my god,
Yeah, I was the same way.
yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorites out of all of them.
Oh, yeah, phenomenal. The one thing that I really like as well is we talked about with Power Rangers and the Blue Ranger, the autism thing.
Yeah.
There was actually a girl that was, and I saw this in one of the, it was like a preview for a movie. I think it was Fate of the Furious or something like that I went to see.
gotta watch that too.
It was funny as hell.
wait, quick before you segue into anything else.
What?
Is it worth watching in theaters?
Yeah.
Your state. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say yeah because
Okay.
the sound and everything is way better.
Okay.
James, you're not going. If you're not here, you're not going.
James, I'll pick you up.
You weren't well enough to do the podcast.
You're not well enough to go and eat popcorn. The cool thing is before this preview,
I was thinking the exact same thing. I kid you
fuckers.
not. I was like
It's 'cause
this
of the way
close
he
to
said
seeing
it.
it.
It's because the way he said it.
I was about to. Like I honestly felt that we had the same wavelength going there. That was it. Like I just sent it to you and you said it. That was it right there.
I'm just trying to get to this point.
Sorry, man.
Power Rangers, the guy was autistic.
talking
Yeah.
about
Hold on,
Guardians.
I know.
Okay,
I'm
so we
going
have
into something else.
something with some
So
kind of
yes,
thing for
he was
Guardians.
autistic. Yes.
That's what I'm
So
getting into.
the girl that was in this preview was talking about how her younger brother relates very well to Drax. He enjoys seeing Drax and stuff like that, and you kind of think about it.
It's metaphorical.
No, that's not Drax.
Yeah, it is.
No, he doesn't. That's not him.
In the new one.
That's not him.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Who
it's
is
not.
it?
I don't know who it is, but it's not Drax.
It's not Drax?
No.
Even though he just learned the metaphor word in the first movie?
Yeah. No.
The joke is
The
based
joke
on-
is based off that. When he goes like this.
I'm
he's like,
pretty sure
"Why would I
that's
wanna put
not
my
Drax.
finger on his
I'm pretty
neck?"
sure that's not Drax.
And he's like,
It's
or
a
when he puts
metaphor.
his finger in the guy's like head, he's like metaphor,
Yeah.
and he's like, not really, but close enough.
I'm pretty sure that's not Drax that says it though. It
Yeah,
looks
no,
like a guy with
no,
hair.
Chris Pratt says the joke here. Well, you know when they're in the jail cell?
Yeah.
And he sits and he does
I'm talking about in the
this?
preview. Yeah.
Yeah, but that would make sense why Drax would say it because he just
I
learned
don't
it from
think
the
it's
original
Drax, though.
movie. All right.
I'm
James
just saying.
not
I don't
feeling
think it's
the love
Drax.
from Lyle.
I recommend you, Lyle, and you treat me like this.
Betrayal. Okay.
No, this is
Sorry.
No, this is
No, not me. James.
James said that.
I'm Josh. Don't rub my shoulder.
James, I'm like, wait.
God.
James?
I
Okay.
didn't even know you until 44 minutes ago.
Ever since that, I thought we became best friends. Okay?
We'll watch Pretty Little Liars tomorrow.
Promise. Don't say that. then
All right,
not
I'm out
do
for
it.
that. I'm out.
Yeah, so Guardians
I
2,
hope
right?
it's gonna be.
Guardians
Yeah.
2, Guardians
And, I hope it's gonna be phenomenal. It was a great movie the first time, and I
Well,
really loved it.
the reviews are good. Like the reviews are saying it's better than the first one, and the first one was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was one of those movies that just you didn't go in expecting much because Guardians are not really, even though their name has resonated in the Marvel universe,
They're not
familiar.
Yeah, they're not. They're
Right.
not like a household name.
Exactly.
In the comic book, like
Right.
in the nearly nerdy comic book world.
Yeah.
Anyways, right? Like the people like.
I hope Nathan Fillion's character is actually in this movie.
He's not.
Fuck.
Sorry, dude. This,
Maybe.
Josh is too big for the
I
chair.
broke the chair.
I don't want to put my full weight on this chair now.
Just fix that chair.
Get out the glue.
You're gonna have to. Come
It's not
I'm
that.
gonna have to whoop your ass.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Hold
I
on.
have to pay that off later.
I did not break the fucking chair. It just cracked a little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh man, there was this one time. And
I'm good.
He
Don't
wants
worry.
you to swap it out.
Kelly, it's good.
There was this one time I was tired. I was at this girl's house in Toronto, and like a friend of mine, not like it wasn't a romantic thing, just like this friend of mine, and I was at her house and I was tired, and
You broke the chair.
no, like they were like, yeah, we got this extra bed, and I was like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna take a nap. I can't fucking drive like this, whatever. And so I was lying in this bed, and her fucking roommate's like in this desk, like next to me. All of a sudden, here, and the whole bed just went. I shit you. Like I was just lying there, and it went. And the whole fucking thing collapsed.
Hold on.
And it was probably one of the most embarrassing things that's ever happened to me. And I was just like, I gotta go.
Best part about me breaking the chair is we gained 6 viewers.
We got 12 views. Wow.
Just fat man comedy always wins. And Kelly's got headphones on. Did you hear the? Hold on, Kelly. Did you hear the crack?
Beautiful.
Oh, that's amazing. All right.
Fine.
Okay, back to Guardians 2 so we can wrap this up.
It is Drax saying it's metaphorical.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
You don't have to look it up.
I'm gonna look it up.
You'll see it in like fucking
3 hours.
tomorrow. 3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah.
2.5. Not even.
Catch my breath.
I know, right? Jeez.
Fuck you guys, man.
Okay.
Man.
So
I'm
wait,
sweating.
We got Guardians
I'm
here.
scared about breaking the chair.
The funniest thing about that, and this kind of ties in with May the 4th, is that before I saw the first one, I asked my cousin who does his podcast is called Three Nerds in the Basement. Awesome podcast. Shout out to Vince Sanchez. and Anthony something. I don't know your last name, but shout out to you guys. But so I asked my cousin. I said, "How was Guardians?" He said, "Fucking amazing." I said, "Was it really that good?" And he's like, "Yes, it was so good. It was so good." He's like, "Okay, the best way I can describe it is that it's like this generation's Star Wars."
Yeah.
And that's what he said to me. And I was like, whatever. And when I watched it, it really was like
totally was.
Star Wars for this generation.
Yeah.
You know?
My hopes for this movie is I really want to see him use more of the elemental gun. Even though we got to see the different colors in the first Guardians, you saw him use like fire, ice, water, that kind of stuff, right? Like throughout the movie, and it was very short bursts. You have to really pay attention to the color change in his gun.
I didn't even notice.
Exactly. I just want to see more of it because those guns they're elemental guns. He's supposed to be able to change it to whatever type of element he wants to use. That's what gives him that edge, right? So I'm really hoping they do a little bit more on that. I'm excited that they're going to do his father reveal, so that's going to be awesome in this episode or this one here. And I'm excited to see what they're going to do with Mantis, right? The girl with the feels emotions, right? So that's going to be cool.
Do me.
That's gonna be funny. And then Stallone's supposed to be in this movie as a character in somewhere.
I don't
too,
know
so.
what he's supposed to be. I heard the same thing. I
Yeah.
forgot about it until you mentioned it earlier.
Yeah.
Probably the
It's
after
like,
credits.
yeah.
Right? They probably replaced Fillion with Stallone in the after credits because that's what it was supposed to be. And the Fillion was supposed to be in the post credit scene, and I read that they scripted him out, which really sucks because Nathan Fillion needs a damn superhero role. This guy deserves it. Okay? Not only is he the voice of one of Lyle's favorite Destiny characters, but he's also the voice of one of my favorite Halo characters. He's Buck in Halo, by the way. If you've ever played Halo ODST or Halo 5, he's Buck. So, he deserves it. And not to mention all the other awesome shows he's done, like Firefly, what's the other one?
Castle.
Thank you. I was thinking House for some stupid reason, but it was something having to do with the house, so Castle.
Doctor Strange's something musical.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause
right?
he does the voice of Cade from Destiny.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's like one of my favorite characters. He's
Yeah.
badass.
He's so badass. Like, Nathan Fillion deserves it, man. I just want him to have it. So, need to get something for that. But on a different note, we were talking about the Guardians trailer. You guys need to see the Defenders trailer, man. Defenders trailer just came out. Dude, it is amazing.
Yeah, you were saying
Oh my
to me
God.
yesterday.
Oh my God. Like, Sigourney Weaver's reveal, the fight scene they have a hallway fight scene. It's all four of them, and Elektra's walking in the background, like sauntering, or like
man.
more like sashaying, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I
shit's gonna
briefly.
happen.
I didn't get a chance to finish the
Yeah.
whole trailer, but I saw that. I saw that in there.
It's gonna be a good, and that comes out in August. I thought it was supposed to come out in the fall, guys. This is coming out in August.
Caitlin, I booked the chair.
Caitlin's watching.
Kids watching.
Caitlin.
One,
he's
I
not
booked a
picking
chair.
you up. He's coming to the movie.
No,
with us.
I need to pick her up.
Yeah.
2, I will pick you up. Be done at 9 o'clock. We are going back to Jackson Square. We're watching Guardians of the Galaxy 2. You're going to watch it because I know you like Guardians of the Galaxy 1, and you'll watch this one.
And
Response.
he does love you.
And I love you.
Yes.
Sometimes.
And you're
And
beautiful in
that
his
was
eyes.
your shout out.
I love you when you
shout out
don't.
to Caitlin.
I love you when you don't snore.
Caitlin says, "I'm
She
hungry."
snores.
Hold a minute. Wait, whoa. So Caitlin snores,
Yeah.
but I feel like you are probably louder than her.
he
Oh
doesn't know
yeah,
that when
for
he's
sure.
sleeping.
I don't know
When
that
he's
when I'm
sleeping,
sleeping
you don't
though.
know, right?
Yeah. So like that's like a
You're always hungry.
Caitlin says, "I'm hungry."
All right, well, we don't have time for you to ask her what
Yes.
she wants to eat because that's
Very
going
true.
to take a half an hour to do this guy.
actually she's
Hey,
pretty
listen.
good for the most part.
No, she's not.
really
No?
good. She's really good.
Oh, okay. Well, we give her no credit. Josh knows her better, so
Yeah, okay.
true.
I can't do that.
Yeah, no.
What do you want to eat? Half an hour later.
It's it's disaster.
Yeah,
All right.
that's every girl though.
Yeah. Anyways, we're going to watch the movie. All right.
Ascending
I'm done.
dominance.
Mine.
What are we at right now for time?
Click.
6 minutes left.
Sweet.
Okay, so wasn't there a couple trailers you want to talk about?
Yeah, so
You
I
said
just basically
Defenders.
talked about
Defenders
Defenders. We obviously saw Thor. Being that it's May the 4th, if you guys haven't seen the last, oh my gosh, the Last Jedi trailer, yeah? Is it The Last Jedi?
I don't know.
The Last Star... Sorry? Yeah, the last... No, because Jedi can be also plural.
I think Jedi is plural.
No, it's
Yes.
Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi trailer, given that it's May the 4th, check it out. A little quick little thing, too. If you guys are, being that it's May the 4th and it's, be with you in Star Wars and stuff like that, cool, interesting cartoon you guys should check out is Star Wars Rebels. I've been watching it every so often, and it's not bad. I got to catch up, but it's not too bad. Just check it out. It's a really good follow up to the in between of the series. So it's actually before episode 4, 5, and 6. So it just follows like a rebel squad and that kind of stuff. So it's kind of
Nice.
cool. I had a good time watching it for the first couple of seasons. Still got to finish it up, but it's still good. They're like season 4 right now.
It's funny. So Michelle's niece is really into Star Wars. After
Mm-hmm.
seeing Rogue One, she watched episode 1 and got really into it.
Nice.
Like really into it. And I was surprised because
Watch it tonight.
excuse me, but I thought that Star Wars was more like a boyish thing, like something that boys would be into, whatever.
They're
And,
flipping
like,
it.
And no,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like I'm happy to see that, like, you know, like they're targeting girls a little bit, and that it's working. You know.
Yeah. One thing I would like. One thing that's
The
really good
real
is
Whopper.
they seem
Yes.
to do because it's the universe is based off Jedi's or Jedi. Sorry. They have a lot over the last few seasons or last series. Like they have a new girl by the name of Ahsoka, which is an apprentice originally trained by Anakin. Throughout the
nice.
series in the Clone Wars, you see her there too, and then she's also another character they use in Star Wars Rebels.
Oh, I
as
know
well.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, so she's got like the big old braid
Yeah.
thingy, alien tentacle on her head, whatever. But she's a female, Jedi as well. And then they also have her lose a battle to a female Sith. Right, and when in one of the Clone Wars series I watched, right, so like they do definitely dabble in the gender, the
With the
genders.
Sith, as far as the Sith
I
is
think they've
concerned-
switched it since Disney.
Yeah,
But as far as the Sith is concerned,
Well, no,
I always
before
thought there
that.
was
This was
one
before
like one
they did that.
Grandmaster
Oh,
and then one
Yeah.
Sith, like Darth Vader or
Yeah.
like who's the like Toad? Who was he?
Toad.
Toad from X-Men. Darth Maul.
Darth
That's
Maul.
it. Yeah.
That
So
guy
there
played
was a
Toad
du-
from X-Men?
yeah,
Yeah, dude.
yeah. He's
Sick.
played Toad from X-Men. He's played a lot of
He
martial
was
arts.
originally just like stunt double, like I don't
Yeah.
whatever.
I didn't know that.
Anyways, so yeah, so Darth Maul, Darth Vader. I thought there was always like one Grandmaster and one like Darth.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so is there?
So in the Jedi Order, don't completely quote me on this. I'm not too versed in Jedi
Emperor.
and sorry,
Emperor.
and all that stuff, right? In the ways of the Force, but generally they do have one master, one apprentice, right? But
No, but
that,
I thought for the entire dark side there was only ever two.
No. There's a lot of other ones.
Really?
Right. So like Darth Sidious is like, or the Darth Sidious was like the highest of all of them, and Darth Vader was the next one, right? Darth Maul, we never see who his master was, right?
thought-
Because it.
Yeah,
Sorry?
it was Sidious.
Okay, but then
then-
Vader
and then-
becomes afterwards, right?
Yeah, Vader.
You're right.
Then after Darth Maul dies, he recruits Anakin to be Darth Vader.
Yeah, but in the ways of the Sith, from what I've read, they're supposed to succeed by killing off their masters.
Really?
Right? So I'm right with that, right? Yeah, they're supposed to succeed. That's why we see so very few of them.
Okay.
Right? But like, for example, Count Dooku, he was under Sidious at one point, dies.
Yeah.
What are we talking about here? What's
There
this?
is a ranking.
Yeah.
See, okay, my understanding, I always, and like, I don't know where I got this from, but I always thought there was always two of them, and because there were so few of them, like they only had two because it's like they had to share the dark side, and the less of them there were to share, the more powerful they would be.
It's just
That's
a
what I
greed
thought.
thing. It's a greed thing at the end of the day, right? Like,
Yeah.
the more powerful you are in the Sith, the more greedier you essentially are, and you want to make sure that you stay on the top of the food chain.
Yeah.
Right? Like, at the end of the day. Whereas the Jedi Order, they have so many different people that they're training and teaching all together, right? At the same ways. But they do have different classes of them as well. They have, like, it's designated via their colors of their lightsaber, depending on the
thought
color
they
of
were
the
all red.
lightsaber.
No, green. Green,
No.
blue.
Green,
No,
blue, and yellow.
Not the Jedi.
Those ones are different. So the Sith are always red.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sith are always red. But in the Jedi Order, they have, I believe, 3 different classes. And I remember reading this, which is actually cool. This is how awesome Sam Jackson is. He was just like, if I'm going to be in this movie, I'm making my own color. And that's why he had a purple one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I have my
custom.
own
His was custom.
motherfucking color.
Legit. He's like, I'm Sam Jackson, bitch. I want my own motherfucking color.
Yeah.
But generally, there was just 3. You had yellow, you had
There was a yellow.
blue,
I've never seen
and you
the
had
yellow
green.
lightsaber.
Yeah, it was very few people who had the yellow. Yellow, right?
Yellow was for the Guardians who actually guarded the Jedi Temple.
Yes.
The bodyguards.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
and then you had
Cool.
the knights, and then the counselors, I believe, right?
Blue and green didn't really have much difference to them. Like the green was.
Green was more for people who are more structured in the ways of the Force, like they were able to use more abilities via their action, and then the blues were more trained in hand-to-hand combat with their swords.
Okay.
Mace Windu always had.
Lightsabers.
Yeah, because
That's not a Samuel Jackson thing. Mace Windu, the character, always had a purple one.
no, that's actually legit. Look that up. I'm telling you, he actually made that character like that color for his character. I'm telling you, look it up.
I don't know.
I'm telling you,
We're
look
not
it
gonna
up. Look
answer
it
it.
up.
We'll
Look
figure
it
it
up.
out.
I'm
We'll
telling
talk
you,
about
look
it
it up.
next
I know, Kelly, you are knowledgeable in so many ways, but I think I can beat you in this one thing. One thing.
Kelly's gonna pull it up. Listen, we're at 1 hour.
Yeah.
We gotta do this. You guys will figure it out. We'll post it on the Facebook page
Definitely.
later. Get a shout out to Matt Thibodeau, one of the owners of Auto Haas.
Nice.
Phenomenal car detailing. So if you ever need a car detailed, that is the place to go.
Hey.
Listen, we're at the 1 hour mark, so that is it for us today. And this week, make sure we're going to check out Death Note. If you guys want to check it out as well, check it out. Let us know how you feel about it. And until next week, I'm
Don't
Spads.
forget to subscribe.
Like, subscribe, comment, share,
comment.
Yep.
all that fun stuff.
Follow the
not good
Instagram
at this
page,
shit.
guys, as well. We got so much coming up.
Thank you.
But yeah,
There it is.
Subscribe, like, comment, follow Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
yep.
And don't forget, we're here every 7:30 on
Every Thursday.
Don't forget, we're here at 7:30 on every Thursday.
Yeah.
And
And
I'm not good at this shit.
Numbers
Wow, where
and
do you
words.
think where do you think most of your friends would be able to find us?
Most of my friends would probably be able to find you on. Honestly, my friends would be able to Facebook or Twitch.
Facebook or Twitch?
Yeah.
All right.
So,
So
if you're looking us up on Facebook, check out Nearly Nerdy.
As well as North by Nerdy.
On Twitch, we're broadcasted on North of Nerdy, not North
Yes.
by Nerdy.
North of Nerdy.
You started that shit.
I know.
Did I say North
of
by Nerdy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
My bad. North of Nerdy.
There's going to be a couple of shows that are airing on North of Nerdy that are really cool. A friend of mine, Sandra, has a show coming up. What is it?
Road to Rank.
Yeah, so that's going to be really cool. There's a couple other things. Dungeons and Dragons shows.
Yep.
And a lot of other cool stuff. Cool
Yep.
nerdy stuff that you won't find by
Anywhere.
watching like Fox TV or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So
So stay tuned, check it out. Again, North of Nerdy on YouTube, which is also Nearly Nerdy, which is our show on there right now. Nearly Nerdy Facebook and Twitch, North of Nerdy.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Thanks
Thank you very
again.
much, Lau,
Yeah,
for coming out,
thanks,
man.
Lau.
Really appreciate it.
thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Awesome.
And make sure you guys tune in next week. If you are going to watch Guardians 2, please comment, let us know what you think about it. We'll bring it up on the show.
Oh, for sure.
And if not, trust me, just don't pay attention because we're going to be talking about it next week.
And James.
And James.
And James, we hope you do feel better by 10:15 p.m. tonight. So,
Yeah. James also said it's just not the same. Next week you're out. I'm back.
I'm gonna eat your popcorn tonight.
Ooh.
Oh,
All right.
shots fired.
Listen,
All right, man.
for the end of the week, adios from Spads, Ricks, AJ, and Lyle. James, feel better. Peace.